how's it going? It is me, Megan, and I am back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and a few other platforms, but mostly Poshmark. And here on YouTube, I like to make reseller content. I'll do what's sold videos, I'll do unboxings, I'll do all that good stuff. So if that is something you guys are interested in, please make sure to like and subscribe, and that way you'll never miss one of my videos. I do post multiple times a week, Sundays, Wednesdays, and sometimes Fridays. So keep an eye out for those. If you have the bell turned on, you'll never miss it. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Sunday so far. Me and my fiance, we actually just got back from a little Goodwill thrifting trip and also a little run to Trader Joe's, which was fun because we never actually ever go to Trader Joe's, but there's not one too far away from the Goodwill. And there was a couple of things I wanted to try that I've been seeing on like TikTok and stuff, so glad we stopped in there. And Goodwill, I found some good stuff. I mean, I'll definitely make a haul about it. It probably won't come out for a little while, but I don't know, everything with reselling recently has just been kind of difficult for me. Like, I've had some pretty not great luck thrifting, which never happens. Like, it never happens while I've been living in Portland, at least. But the weather's nice. I think everyone's sort of shopping right now, so if there was anything good, it was gone by the time I got there. I mean, I still found some really good stuff, but just like, usually it's so much easier for me to find like really amazing things. But anyway, it's a beautiful day today. Hopefully I can get some things photographed. I haven't made a new listing in 2 or more weeks. I don't know why. I just have not had the inventory or like the energy to list anything new. I've relisted some old stuff, but yeah. And guys, this week I hit 700 subscribers. I almost totally just forgot to mention it, but thank you all so much, especially for you guys that comment all the time and like my videos. And even for those who don't, I know I'm probably the worst at leaving a comment or, you know, letting people know that I'm watching their videos or whatever. So yeah, just thank you guys so much. It means so much to me. I cannot believe that I've hit 700 subscribers and that you guys enjoy watching my videos. You guys tell me all the time how much you like them. And yeah, I just wanted to say that that means a lot. My birthday's in May and I'm like kind of hoping to hit 1,000 by then. It doesn't super matter to me. It's not gonna like change anything. It's not gonna really change, you know, how many videos I put out or anything, but it's just nice. It's like a nice way of knowing that you guys do like the videos that I put out and that like my hard work is just paying off. But yeah, thank you guys. But luckily I still had a really good week this week, definitely way better than last week. So I'm just gonna get into what's sold this week. So this is from April 4th to yesterday, April 10th. So last Sunday on the 4th, I sold this Barney's leather jacket, and this actually sold on eBay right after, if you saw my last What's Sold Sunday video, where I literally in that video said I have given up almost completely on eBay. Later that same day, I made this sale. I sold this leather jacket for $150, and that is something I've had for about a year, and I got that in a women's mixed clothing box from ThredUP, so I paid probably like $3 for it, so that was amazing. I just put that after fees, I made $140.11, but that's like, eBay fees are weird. I just put that for the purposes of this video. Then the next thing that sold was this Ralph Lauren long sleeve top. This came from, I think, my Plato's men's graphic tee mystery boxes I got last November. It sold for $11, and after fees I made $8.05. Then on Monday I had 5 sales. I sold this pair of Victoria's Secret pajama pants. These I got at the bins, and I don't always pick up Victoria's Secret, but for some reason I pick up a lot of their pajama pieces. I just think they're cute. I really liked the print on these. They were like a lemon citrus print, and I'm pretty sure they were vintage. If not, they had some really strong vintage vibes. Sold for $23. After fees, I made $18.40. Then I sold these men's Prana shorts. These I got the bins super recently. They were a size extra small, but for whatever reason, I don't really have an issue selling men's extra small. They sold for $20, and after fees, I made $16. And then I had a ThredUP sale. I sold this Free People linen cardigan. If this looks familiar to you guys, it's because I've actually sold this on ThredUP before, but it got returned. But now someone new purchased it after they put it back on their website, and now I get paid out for it immediately, which is amazing. So it sold for $70.99, and after fees I made $30.25, and that is also something I found at the bins. Then I sold this Isabel Marant, if that's how you say it, Itole labeled silk tunic dress. This came from my first ever DIY designer box that, again, I got about a year ago. It always gets a lot of attention, but it's definitely like an older piece and kind of like not a weird piece, but a little bit more on the unique side. But it sold for $70, and after fees I made $56. Then I sold these Harley Davidson jeans. This was in my recent bins haul video that I put out on Wednesday. I think the Prana shorts were in that too. I thought that these would do a lot better, but comps were really just around 30, maybe to 40, but these end up selling for 25, which I was fine with. After fees I made $20. And then on Tuesday the 6th, I had 4 sales. I sold this Sweaty Betty track jacket. I love this jacket. It was in amazing condition. I actually got this at Plato's Closet for $11 or $12. I was really excited because I had never found the brand before. I ended up selling for $70, and after fees I made $56. And that actually took longer than I thought it would to sell. I had that since, I want to say, the end of last year, and I thought with like the New Year's resolution and the big athletic like boom that it would sell faster, but it did sit for a little bit. Then I sold this Lululemon sports bra, which also came from that haul video I put out last Wednesday from the bins. Sold for $17, and after fees I made $13.60, and that actually sold really fast. I only had it listed for $20. It had a lot of wear to it. Then I sold these universal thread shorts, and the person who bought this left me a very nice message, so thank you so much. If you're a watcher, I don't know if you are, but they left a very sweet, I've been getting some really nice love notes recently, which usually never happens. I usually never get a note when I sell something. But they sold for $14, and after fees I made $9.55, and I believe I got those at the bins. Universal Threads is just Target, but it is one of Target's more trendy line. I'd say my favorite Target brands to sell are Wild Fable and Joy Lab. Not all those pieces will sell fast or sell well, and nothing's gonna sell for too much because it is just Target, but if I see cute pieces by those brands at the bins, I will probably pick them up. And then I sold these vintage Levi cutoff shorts. If you guys watched my video that I put out on Friday where I showed you guys how I made cutoff shorts out of my vintage Levi jeans, then you probably already saw this, but I made a pair of Levi's cutoff shorts and I sold them for $35, and after fees I made $28 on Poshmark, which was really exciting because I could have put the normal Levi's not cut off up on my Poshmark and they would have sat for a while and probably eventually would have sold for $20. At least for me, they have not been doing as well as they used to. I think because everyone that was looking for a pair of vintage Levi's has found it and they don't need like 100 pairs. But cutoffs, especially because it's summer, are gonna sell a lot faster. So there was actually a couple sales from that day that I forgot to mention, I didn't write down, but I sold these American Eagle kick boot jeans. These I got at the bins recently and they were in that haul video as well. These weren't the newest label, but they weren't super old either, and they were distressed, and the kick boot has been doing well for me. But again, since they weren't the newest label and they were not high rise, I did take an offer of $16. Usually I can get more like $20 to $30 for American Eagle, but I also didn't pay very much for them since I did get them at the bins, so I was fine with that. So I sold them for $16, and then after fees I made $12.80. Then the other sale I had from that day that I forgot to mention was the other pair of vintage Levi's shorts that I made myself, and I distressed myself from Friday's video. These sold for $40, and I was really excited about that. I think these ones came out a lot better than the other ones. These ones didn't have like a size or anything. All the labels were really worn off. The original pair of jeans I got was in my most recent DIY denim box. And yeah, they sold for $40 rather quickly. And after fees, I made $32. Then on Wednesday the 7th, I had 4 sales again. I sold this Adidas hoodie dress, if you guys remember this. I loved this dress. I thought it was so cool. It was very street style. I think I picked up for $12 at Goodwill. It ended up selling for $81, and after fees I made $62.34. And then one of you guys, my viewers, bought this Lucky Brand cargo vest for me. This was actually in Wednesday's bins haul video, and I guess she fell in love with it and had to have it, so thank you so much. Again, not necessary at all to buy anything for me. I super appreciate you guys' support, but it is super nice when you guys find stuff in my videos or in my closet that you like and you want to purchase. It means a lot, so thank you so much. I ended up selling for $25, and after fees I made $20. And then I sold these Todd's Navy loafers. These came from my most recent DIY designer box. These were in pretty good condition, but I did take a very long time to list these because they were kind of like dusty, but there was nothing I could do to get them to not be dusty. And I don't know, I just was sort of putting it off, but when I finally listed them, they sold very quickly. They sold for $65, and after fees I made $52. Then I sold these Hollister mom shorts. This came from my most recent DIY denim box that I put out probably 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point. Very good denim box, loved that. It was super profitable for me. Hollister isn't something I'd always pick up, but their newer stuff is definitely really trendy and people still wear it, so even if I saw these shorts at the bins, I definitely would have picked them up. Sold for $20, and after fees I made $16. And then on Thursday the 8th, I sold this Burberry blouse. Again, this might seem familiar. I've sold this item before on ThredUP and someone returned it. And then once it got relisted on the site, I sort of like lowered the price every day because it only had, I think, like a week to sell after the person returned it. And I just didn't want to get it back because I didn't want to have to sell it, because it is Burberry and it's vintage, but it's not like, it doesn't scream Burberry. It just has like a bunch of roses on it, and it wasn't even silk. So I didn't want to have to try and sell it myself, but someone did come back and purchase it again. So it sold for $118.99, and after fees I made $75.92, and I originally paid $6 for that at one of my local thrift stores. And then I sold these new Tag Massimo jeans. Again, Target, definitely not a Target brand that I would pick up, but this came in one of my mystery Play-Doh closet boxes from last November, and it was new with tags and it was plus size, so I went ahead and listed them. They ended up selling for $16, and after fees I made $11.30. Then I sold this H&M gingham blue print dress. I liked the pattern on this dress. H&M is definitely probably one of the worst brands as far as mall brands for me to sell. I can sell Forever 21, especially if it's cute and trendy, but H&M, even if it's like cute and trendy, it just doesn't move for me. I'm not sure why. This took a while to sell, and this came in a women's mixed clothing box from ThredUP. Sold for $10, and after fees I made $7.05. Then I had another ThredUP sale of these American Eagle shorts. These used to be mine. I sent them in when I was back home in Connecticut. I don't wear them anymore. They're definitely older label, older style, but they sold for $36.99, and after fees I made $8.70. And then on Friday the 9th, I had no sales. I don't really know why. I think people were definitely just excited for the weekend, not shopping as much. But I was having such good sales and like likes and attention in my closet, and then on Friday, like all of a sudden stopped. So definitely like last week, it wasn't that great on Friday, but on Saturday I did manage to do 5 sales. So on Saturday the 10th, I sold these Exertion capris. These were a good size, again, 2XL, very cute. I picked these up at the bins, but these took also forever to sell. Exertion, pretty sure is Target. Not a brand that I would pick up, but I thought that they were a good size, and I thought that they were cute because they kind of look like snake print. But again, they just sat for a while. They ended up selling for $14, and after fees I made $9.55. Then I sold this Ann Taylor floral pant. Ann Taylor's not really something I tend to pick up. I got these at the bins with the sole purpose to send them to ThredUP. I did. They didn't sell. I got them back, and I just decided to sell them myself. And they actually ended up selling. Ann Taylor does not do super well for me, or Loft or anything like that. But I liked this print, and they ended up selling for $20, and after fees I made $14.50. I have noticed career wear has been getting more attention in my closet. Again, I don't sell a lot of career wear, so I don't have that much of it in my closet to begin with. Then I sold this new Tag jewelry box. I got this in a fun box a very long time ago. I think the brand was like Tuscan. It wasn't really anything that popular. It sold for $15, and after fees I made $12. And I sold this vintage Christopher & Banks floral denim dress. I really love this dress. I got this at the bins, and I've been sitting on it for forever. But someone offered me $15, and I ended up accepting, and after fees I made $12. And then I sold these 7 For All Mankind flare jeans. I think these might have been the ones I got at the bins recently that was in that video on Wednesday. But I have like 2 pairs that I can't really remember when I got them, and I just listed them very recently at the same time. So they did sell fast. They sold for $20, and after fees I made $16. And yeah, so my gross total for this week was $962.97. And then after fees of $249.65, I net $713.32, which is amazing. I'm so happy that I didn't have a repeat of last week where I made like $300, almost $400, which is still good. I'm still happy with that. Don't get me wrong, I am just a part-time reseller, but again, being like up to 700, that's, yeah, really nice. Especially with the summer coming, and I know that the summer tends to be slower in general for all resellers. It's good to know that I'm getting those sales now to sort of like prepare me for having a slow summer. Hopefully that's not the case. Since we were in the pandemic last year, maybe more people will be shopping during the summer, but we shall see. And yeah, definitely let me know how your week has gone. Was it better than last week? Was it worse? Was it about the same? I heard from a lot of people that they also had a slow week last week, but I'm hoping that we all had a much better week. And yeah, I hope you have a great time sourcing and selling, and I will see you guys all in Wednesday's video. Bye!